Hold up, folks. Let me just do one thing here. My phone. No, the battery only left though. Hope it's enough for at least a stream. Going against the Raiders, guys. Wish me luck.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome to the stream. What's up?
It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
The coach had a Gatorade. Did you guys see that?
Alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders getting ready to go to work for the first time, and they're led by their quarterback in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Off play action. Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown.
Oh, I know what I did. I put it as a field goal thing. That's what happened.
80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps.
A leap, and he will make the catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
I tripped over my fucking runner. My defender.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. run it on the toss. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Draymond Jones in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Carr. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They'll get 11, but it'll still need no 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole down to punt this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. We're taking right on the 30. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got some space here. Boy, shifts past him.
It's a little better, but not very good.
With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos
It's starting to feel better. It's just, I'm still a little sick though. It's just like.
I'll tell her right now the text message.
Thank you.
And I'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Okay, after she responds, okay?
All right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And a long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jackson now to reach. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
We're gonna make everything happen.
And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
To the house, baby.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Don't block Julie.
Now to return. And they're going to start this drive.
I had another Julie right there, but they took him off. Damn.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3
I'm not guarding
touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
What's the deal, y'all?
John Simpson.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Throwing on 2nd and long. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken at about the 14. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. You're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling. And happy. 107 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. Right back to him on 1st down. Going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll run it on the toss.
I juked. What the fuck was that?
This one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. McManus's point after is good, and a rout is on here in this 1st half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. Jackson now to return. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Look it over, baby.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Jackson now to return. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Antonio Gibson, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. From there, we'll head to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way, as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Kyler Murray has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home.
They lost that game. They're
negative
3-3.
To the visiting
Did they beat
LA
me?
Chargers. Justin Herbert, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2.
Chargers are 4-2? Jesus.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Jackson now to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And now Derek Carr. He is the focus of our player spotlight. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because, as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Finally, he gets a no completion rate.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this game.
Oh, I hurdled, man. It didn't work.
This was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum.
Another hurdle. You guys saw that? That was 2 hurdles right there.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the wall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Can this defense hold him out? Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. Touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball
Damn.
now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some cover.
Touchdown!
What? A dive didn't work, and he broke a tackle that didn't even register. What?
Some measure here of respectability. Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
He broke a tackle that didn't even register, bro.
Still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
And the dive that didn't go through.
Away and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
What the fuck happened there, Toy Bonnie?
I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on
He just took a dive. Like, I'm done. I'm done for the day. That's as far as I want to get. I'm going the wrong direction.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nifty move. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 145 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That was my first fail.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And quickly they get to the line. Now they'll run it on the toss.
How come his sticks don't? How come his stiff arms don't work in this game? Like, how come they don't?
A yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. This offense 2 for 2.
Wait, how come Derek Carr at 87% if he lost a touchdown? If he lost a pass? How come I lost 1? I lost only 1 pass and I'm only down to 75%.
These thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down?
That makes no fucking sense to me.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver. Here's Carr to throw. And this will be caught by Edwards. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Nope.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Distance was never an issue, not in this mile-high air, but it doesn't matter what elevation you're at if you don't put it on target. And this one kind of takes off on him.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2nd down at 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
What? How did that even touch me?
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Yeah, I gotta drop their fucking completion rate.
Big play there for the Raiders.
Otherwise, Anna Flores is not gonna have a good completion
Defensively,
rate.
I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage.
That sort of
Bring your
helps.
safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. Now Carr. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
So here's a first.
64.7. Jesus Christ.
The 20. On the option, here's Drake. Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Carr. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This from 36 yards out. Carlson able to put this one through. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very nice return up to the 35, but was it aided by something illegal? Let's find out. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Really? Is this going to happen again, Circus Baby? She'll catch it and drop it. Like, why the... I have her at 99, bro, and you're telling me she can't catch.
Throw again. Throwing left side, it's complete.
57.1%. Dude, I don't know. I don't get the fucking stats these days.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
I juked. Why does it not count, man? I juked.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On first down, Carr. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Oh god, they're an 85. Well, this is a loss. This is a loss. I'll see you guys later though.